Hey, this is Ty Brown with CommuniCanine.net. We have been voted Utah's #1 dog training company 4 years of our existence. Now, you're here on this video because you want to learn about destruction. You know, you're a Utah dog owner and your dog is chewing stuff up, your dog is digging in the yard, your dog's doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I want to share with you a formula to help your dog get over that. Number one, we need supervision and attention. You know, we can't just leave the dog alone by himself, at least in the beginning stages. We can move to that point, but in the beginning stage, you can't just leave the dog alone and expect him to not chew up your stuff. So we need the right supervision when you're home and when you're not home. When you're not home, we teach simple crate training that's humane. That's a way to get your dog to understand how to be alone and how to just calmly hang out when you're gone. Simple as that, right? The second thing we need to look at is physical stimulation. You know, a lot of dogs are being destructive because they're not getting that energy out. A lot of people know that, but the reality is a lot of people aren't following through on that. They're not getting a lot of exercise for their dog. Now, the third thing that a dog needs is mental stimulation. Now, this is oftentimes more important than the physical. One thing I'm fond of saying is a lot of dogs are going to get more tired through their mind than they are through their body. What that means is if we can challenge their mind, a lot of dogs are going to get much more worn out than they ever would have in playing fetch for an hour, running around in the hills, you know, in the canyon for an hour or something like that. And so really a lot of training, a lot of focused walking, things like that is what really helps a dog get mentally, mentally satisfied, mentally fulfilled in his life. The next thing you need to look at is you need to look at the outlets you're providing for your dog. You know, your dog's chewing on your shoes. Well, does he have the proper toys? And so what we teach our clients is how to select the right toys, toys that are actually going to capture your dog's attention, toys that are valuable to your dog, toys that are meaningful to your dog, and draw the dog towards that versus drawing the dog towards your shoe, for example. And then the last thing we need to do is actually correct the destruction. And so, we get pretty clever at our company. We'll set up cameras, like a laptop with Skype pointed at the dog while he's chewing on something, and you're watching the dog from the phone in the yard, so we can actually correct the dog. We get really creative, we get really clever, and whether or not you ever use our company, I would recommend finding creative, clever ways to actually catch the dog in the act, because that's always the big problem, right, that people have is how to catch the dog in the act. Well, we teach people how to do that. And so if you can accomplish those steps, it's a fun way, it's good for your dog to help get your dog fulfilled, but if you can accomplish those things, you're going to get over your destruction problem. No more chewing, no more digging, and you're going to have a dog that is just safe to be around the house. So, for more tips, articles, tricks, and videos along those lines, head over to our website, CommuniCanine.net, CommuniCanine.net, and I'll see you over there.